Hi everyone, my name is Butler and I'm a rising senior at the University of Delaware, studying wildlife ecology and conservation with a minor in animal science. This summer I'm working with Dr. Chris Williams, grad student Kai Victor, and field technician John Handel to conduct vegetation surveys and locate northern bobwhite using telemetry to hone in on their home locations.
The northern bobwhite is a small game bird endemic to eastern North America. However, their populations have starkly declined in 77% of the states they've been accounted for over the last few decades, being primarily due to habitat loss and fragmentation. After they were officially deemed to be extirpated from the state of Pennsylvania, the PA Game Commission developed a comprehensive management plan to reintroduce them onto the Letterkenny Army Depot, also known as LEAD, located in Franklin County, PA, as the very first bobwhite quail focus area. The goal of our project is to understand the impacts of different source translocations on northern bobwhite survival, movement, and habitat use in Pennsylvania. My research specifically focuses on how released quail from different source populations use habitats differently and move across the landscape. I'll be comparing micro and macro habitat maps of the site to home ranges and nest site locations. This March, 87 quail, with about 70 being tagged with a mix of VHF and UHF radio tags from Kentucky, Florida, and Virginia, were released onto the LEAD focus site. This 1,093-hectare area is intensively managed early successional habitat, including a mosaic of shrub, riparian, savanna, hardwood, and pollinator field habitats. This habitat is maintained through prescribed burns, mechanical control, and herbicide spraying, with supplemental feed being provided throughout the year.
A great example of northern bobwhite habitat. It contains the three main components that they're looking for when selecting whatever their home range is, and that includes grasses that you see below my feet, which is great for foraging and nest cover. By the yellow flowers, those are forbs, which is a good mix for foraging and also for breed rearing of young. In the shrubs, that's great for protection from predators that they can escape to, and especially in the winter when they form their coveys, they can all collect together and have thermal protection.
Every day, our crew records daily locations for the birds with active transmitters, checking for nests, mortality signals, and general trends of movement across the landscape. My duties on the site include taking vegetation samples at the locations the birds were recorded at the previous day, or nest sites that have hatched. I am also using QFill to build a macro habitat map of the site. At the end of the day, we input our points into spreadsheets, which we will later use to analyze our data and observe trends in movement and habitat usage.
See you later!